Ladies and gentlemen, I've always said here that in politics, nothing happens just out of mere coincidence. Everything is just well scripted. Every move politicians make, every strategy is well discussed, analyzed, and aimed to achieve a specific result. So, is Edwin Sifuna and Honorable Babu Owino intending to support the united opposition come 2027? And more so to be specific, Stephen Kalonzo Matiangi and Kalonzo Matiangi. 2 days ago, Edwin Sifuna was in Kisii together with the Kenya Moja Alliance, including the likes of Mshomba, and this is what he had to say while in Kisii.
Na nimesema mimi Sifuna, mtu yoyote ambaye atatusaidia kufurusha Kasongo ni rafiki yangu. Tukianza na ndugu yenu hapa anaitwa Fred Matiang'i. Unanielewa nyinyi? Unanielewa? Unajua wakati mumeenda kuwinda chui, unahitaji mtu mmoja anashika mguu hii, mwingine anashika ile mguu, mwingine anaidanganya na nyama, tunafunga shingo, mwingine anashika mguu ya mbele, alafu mtu anakuja anapiga mshale, hiyo chui inaanguka chini, si ndio? Wacha Matiang'i ashike ile mguu, Sifuna ashike hii nyingine, Kalonzo ashike ile nyingine, Obadia mdanganye na nyama. Kidogo Kasongo wapi? Chini. Lakini ile kitu ambayo tunajua ni kwamba nchi yetu haiwezi kuendelea jinsi ambavyo inaendelea. Hatuwezi kuendelea.
Apart from what you have heard Edwin Sifuna say in Kisii, Honorable Babu Owino has always attended Wiper NDCs and has several times come out to say that in 2027, if it's Stephen Kalonzo Matiangi against President Ruto, he'll rather support Honorable Stephen Kalonzo Matiangi. And even there was a time that Honorable Babu Owino was asked about Kalonzo Matiangi, and he was very positive, and he could say that Kalonzo Matiangi is a performer. So, what's the intention of Edwin Sifuna and Honorable Babu Owino? Because these are the two powerful young leaders in the ODM party. Why are they making these moves? What is the strategy behind these speeches that they have been making and what they have been implying? Without further ado, let's get into it. But if you're watching for the first time, always remember to subscribe, like this video, and also you can drop a comment about this analysis in the comment section. Now, without wasting time, number one, Edwin Sifuna and Babu Owino are aiming to run for senator and governor in the Nairobi city, respectively. Honorable Babu Owino intends to go for the gubernatorial race, and Sifuna will be going for the senatorial race. What is the ground in Nairobi saying? Because these people are going to run in the urban settings. What is the ground in the urban setting saying about the one-term and the two-term movements? Do you think if they support the ODM side that is supporting President Ruto, they will get re-elected or they will get the position they want? Do you think if Babu Owino supported ODM wing that is supporting the two-term and the broad-based arrangement, will the Nairobian vote for Babu Owino? Will Babu Owino maintain his popularity? Absolutely no. The ground in Nairobi where they are contesting and which is their home ground is hostile against the two-term movement. And these people or these leaders understand very well that by associating with the two-term, the opposition, and saying that in 2027 President Ruto must go home, they increase their chances of being elected in the 2027 general election. So that's the first basic reason why they are supporting Kalonzo Matiangi and of course the opposition. So the second reason is this. If you look at the ODM where these leaders are, there's an high likelihood of ODM splitting into two factions come 2027. Because the likes of Hassan Joe, the likes of the experts, let me just be specific, the experts who are brought into government are likely to support President Ruto's re-election and are likely to push ODM to support President Ruto's re-election in 2027, which will be contrary to the likes of Edwin Sifuna, Babu Owino, who will not want to go that direction. And this might lead to a very huge division and crack in the ODM party. So they are preparing to make a move. It won't surprise you that Babu Owino will move out of ODM, join Wiper, and use Wiper as his party to run for the ODM, the Nairobi gubernatorial race. It won't surprise you that Edwin Sifuna, at that time when ODM now is in that crack, will leave ODM, join a certain party and support the opposition while he negotiating for his re-election from the opposition side in the Nairobi senatorial race. So that's also the second race. Ladies and gentlemen, the second reason. Now the third reason is that Edwin Sifuna, Babu Owino are young leaders who are aiming to be or to have they have a political life. They want even one day to become president of this country. So they cannot at any time make any wrong move. Because especially the younger Kenyans, the Gen Z, will not forget anything or any leader who went against their will. Right now, what is the stand of the Gen Z? What is the stand of the young people about the current government of the day? So Edwin Sifuna and Babu Owino understand very well that staying in the position will make them politically strong even in the future. Today or in the future, or in 2032, 2037, if Babu Owino intends to run for presidency, the youth of this country will be very willing to support him because of the decisions he is making today, because the decision Sifuna is making today. That when young people came out to oppose the government, these leaders stood with them. You can remember very well, even during the Mandamano, only the one leader who could even attend those Mandamanos in the CBDs in Nairobi, Babu Owino, could come out and people could even were very positive with him. Even during the attack that happened, or the Occupy Parliament, Babu Owino was the leader who stood out of the gate and addressed the youths comfortably without fear of any attack. That shows that youth men or the youth people of this country really prefer him as their leader. So that's a very good strategic move against future leadership of this country. Ladies and gentlemen, the last, as I said, politics is a game of numbers, strategy, and also a script that each card is played well. Edwin Sifuna, Babu Owino, and the Kenya Moja Alliance understands very well that if there is going to be a one-term side and the two-term side, the third force will have a chance of negotiation. So they are trying to put themselves as the third force. They'll be called to negotiate. And in any case they're going to negotiate, then that's going to give them a chance to ask for things they want, including even demanding for CS. Or Babu Owino can come and say out that I want a CS position in either side, maybe let's say in the opposition side, if they join it. If they want to support Kalonzo Matiangi, they always negotiate. So negotiation is also an important aspect from the two leaders. And that's why they are moving independently. You can see Sifuna is doing, and the Kenya Moja is doing their independent rallies. And by 2027, they have a good following. Especially that they are now young leaders. And especially when the ODM party will split. When they come out to disagree on either to support President Ruto or to produce a presidential candidate, that one is going ultimately to produce a split in the ODM party. And these leaders, the Kenya Moja Alliance, is now what is going to be get the benefit of those who will be against the move to support the current government. At this ladies, you can tell me what you think about this analysis. I take my time to really give a response. And in case you're watching for the first time, always subscribe, like this video, and so you can also drop a comment in the comment section. Have a nice day and stay safe whenever you are.